Okay, so what divides 96? The smallest prime number? 2 goes into there. 2. 2. Like, did we get any pairs? Did those pair up? Nope. So this makes 4 times 4 times, what's left?
6.
Good. 2 times 3 is 6. And the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of 4 is 2 times 2 is... Who got 4 root 6? Any questions? The other thing you can do, since we're turning these into a prime factorization problem, is turn this into primes right from the beginning. What's that? 2 times 3. What's that? 2 cubed. How many 2's are left there? 2 to the 4th times 3. What's the square root of 2 to the 4th? What do we do with a square root? It's a half power. What's half of 4? 2 to the 2, which is 4 root 3. So you can turn these into prime factorizations right from the start. But I think doing the 96 and going up is probably the safest thing. Cube roots. There you go. Is the cube root of a negative number imaginary, or is it okay?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Ladies on the right. Cube root of a negative number is all right, yes. See if you can figure out. Do a prime factorization. Do one of these. Do one of these again and see if you can figure out about a cube root. Okay, most of you have done this nicely, and then now what? What divides that? 2 goes into there. 96, 48, for a square root, we put them in little pairs, didn't we? Because that little pair makes 2 squared. And what does a square root do to a little 2 squared? Cancels. But are we doing square roots this time? No. So what do we need to do instead of putting them in little pairs? Group them in 3s, and then would that be a 2 cubed? And what's a cube root of 2 cubed? Cancels nicely, right? So, yes. 2 cubed. Aha. So there you go. So this will be 2 cubed. That will be 2 cubed times 3. So it's the cube root of what's the cube root of a negative anyway? Isn't it negative? Cube root of a negative is negative.
Negative 4. Is it negative 4 over 3?
It is. What does a cube root do to a cube? Cancels, leaving 2. What does a cube root do to a cube? Cancels, leaving 2. What does a cube root do to just plain old Mr. 3 here?
32.
Anybody got negative 4 cube root of 3? Very nice. That'll be good. Laura, did you get it too? Almost, yeah. Cal, you didn't get this? No? Do you see with a cube root that you put them in little groups of 3 to get a cube? And a cube root cancels a cube? Try another one. It's going to take forever. This will be in a calculator-friendly part because I would not expect you to do 32 times 54 without a calculator. In my day, of course, we would have done it with a calculator. Can you guys even do 54 times 32 without a calculator now? You could? You could, but it'd be a pain in the neck. You could? Yeah? How many of you can still multiply like that? You can make a good try at it. About half?
I got it. Got it.
I'm negative 8. I think I noticed it when I was doing or something.
Is this okay so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. What goes into 27? 3?
That's perfect.
Oh, lovely. And are they cube roots?
Yeah.
So we want groups of 3, groups of 3. Hey. So what will this end up being? Any shortcuts here? It will be 2 times 2 times
Times
3,
3,
which equals
right? Because that's the cube root of 3 cubed, which is 3 times 2. And the cube root of a negative number is negative. Who got that? Hey! I obviously can't give you this on this one exactly, because if you put that in your calculator, it will give you just a nice answer straight away. I'll have to give you one with another 2 or something. Adding and subtracting radicals. These are considered like terms. Chloe, you still there? These are root 2's and these are right root 2's. They are considered like terms. Do you have 3 root 2's here? How many root 2's do you have there? What's 3 root 2's plus 1 more root 2? 4 root 2. Good. And how about these root 3's? 2 root 3 minus 1 root 3. What's 2 minus 1? 1. So you get 1 root 3 and 4 root 2's. That's as good as you can go. Which brings us to this. Do not try to subtract these radicals. You cannot add or subtract radicals like this. Don't just start doing 12 minus 75 and stick it in a square root. What you can do is find any little perfect squares in there. What perfect square is inside 12?
3, 4.
Yes. Okay. 4. What perfect square is inside 75? 25?
25, yeah. 5.
And what is this? Square root of 4 is 2 root 3. And what's this?
5.
And are these like terms? Yes. What's 2 take away 5?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. So that's the best you can try. Try this one.